What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV. What you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, what you're looking for, you can find it here on the whole TV. What you're looking for, whoa, welcome to the whole TV.
Hey, what's up, fam? This is the day the Lord has made, and we're here to rejoice and be glad in it. I want to welcome you guys tonight to Friday Night Live. Man, listen, I'm already going on strong with my IG family. They're tuned in from everywhere. Got New Yorkers in the house. There he is. My godson Kalante is on. What's up, Kalante Gavin? What's going on? Melody Daniels from New York. Southern Oregon. Man, Oregon's been all in the news. All right, Charlotte, North Carolina. Got New York. Got California, Gwinnett. Somebody said Noonan, Georgia. They're on. I got Brazil here. Obrigado. That's right, Friday Night Live. This is our comedy hour. Some of you know I'm a jack-leg comedian, and one of my DCs is in the house. One of the things I want to do, one of my dreams is to open up a comedy show for somebody, just 5 minutes. So in the next 5 years, before I retire, somebody will let me open up this show. Birmingham is in the house. I want to thank everybody from Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Facebook, YouTube. I wish I could stream everything to IG Live, but everything is streamed here, man. But you guys are doing so well. We started this platform back in March, and we're now offering 7 programs every day for the whole family. We've got 35 programs on our agenda, and the blessing is, what is amazing here is we've had over 30 million views of our cumulative content, man. So it's crazy. Well, I can't, well, you got to start somewhere. So I have to do your own show. I don't know if I can, I need to open, if I do 5 minutes. So I want to thank everybody for viewing us. In 4 months, over 30 million views of our content through our community platforms. I say Sing Live. All right, well, I don't know. We'll see about how that goes, but I'm excited. Man, IG family, y'all always come through for me. Y'all send a link. If you're watching my Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, Periscope, the edewithsmith.org website, Household Atlanta website. However you're watching, please drop me a line and let me know the city, state, and country from which you're viewing. We need to hear from you. Let me know that. So drop a line. If you're watching, let me give a shout out to our sponsor tonight, Faith Social. If you've never followed them, there's a revolutionary prayer app, worship app called Faith Social. Stephen Carter from New York. Okay, I'm New York. Oh yeah, I know Steve Morehouse, bro. If you follow Faith Social, go to their website, faithsocial.com. Download the app. Yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. We got some funny videos tonight. Got a little commentary to talk to you about tonight. Man, IG's off the chain tonight, man. IG's coming in. I mean, they're from Oregon. I didn't know they had black folks in Oregon. Southern Oregon, and we got Melanie here from New York, Kalante Gavin. Y'all know Kalante is the main man. You got Melanie Daniels and Kalante Gavin. You know you're doing something big time. So thank y'all for gracing us with your presence tonight. Spoke your language. All right, so I'm excited, man. Facebook is coming in. Wow. Hallie Peach from Fort Worth, Texas. Antoinette from North Carolina. Tina Williams. Rosemary from Suffolk, Virginia. Man, this is crazy. Y'all coming in. Detroit. Baltimore's on IG. This is crazy. Hey, everybody. Bernard McPherson. I got Selma, Tennessee on Facebook. Columbia, Georgia. Robin Harrison. Brookhaven, Georgia. Man, y'all are in. Youngstown, Ohio. Albany, Georgia. The DMV. DC is in the house. Thank God for them. Chicago is in live. Albany, Georgia is on Facebook. Yeah, everybody's on the other ones that are coming in. Y'all, everybody know coming in. We still try to stream everything to this, so give y'all some time to come in. Again, I wish I could stream everything live directly to IG, the videos and everything. So we have to figure out a way to get that done. Right now, we can only stream everything, the whole show, to Facebook, Amazon, YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, live. So I pick up. Man, listen, this is Friday Night Live. You got to open up a show. You got to open it up, man. But listen, let me pay the bills right quick. If y'all go to faithsocial.com, Louisiana's in the house. If y'all go to faithsocial.com, I try to be. If y'all go to faithsocial.com, powerful digital app that has worship opportunities, prayer, journaling, personalized content. Is one of a kind app. I want to give a shout out to them. You can go to www.faithsocial.com. You can download the app. It's on Google Play. It's also in the App Store. I'm telling you, it's revolutionary in terms of personalized content and faith, helping people to connect with people everywhere. So please do it. Please do it and thank me later. Personalized content. So you can also follow them on IG, Faith Social. Go to IG at Faith Social. If you follow them on IG, do me a favor, leave them a message and let them know you found out about them through Dr. E. Dewey Smith and the Hope TV. So I'm excited. So I said, red cups. Boy, y'all funny tonight. Best food around, bro. Best food around. Did you do the tide thing? No, I didn't do the tide thing on Sunday. We had a good time last week. Hope everybody's doing well. East St. Louis is in the house, man. IG is talking to me live. We waiting on them to come in. I got Houston by way of Atlanta by way of Macon. That's the 478 St. Louis. I love y'all so much. I hope everybody's blessed and walking in the favor of God. I hope y'all are being safe. Hope y'all are practicing good common sense. You know, before I get started, I'm not going to hold you long. Yeah, Friday night, we're going to have a good time. We're going to go in tonight. I want to say a couple of things, social commentary about what's going on tonight. Somebody was saying, I'm going to think about it. Fayetteville, no, okay, living in North Fayetteville. Listen, let me shout out the legend, John Lewis. Let me shout out the legend, John Lewis. Yesterday, we had the final send-off service, the celebration for John Lewis. Y'all know John Lewis is just an American hero. I saw something yesterday that Bomani Jones, commentator for ESPN, put online. And Bomani Jones said something. He gave a quote that talked about when American democracy started. And the supposition of the book that he took in his grad course was that it was heavy, that American democracy really doesn't start until 1965. Even though we go back to the Continental Congress and we go back, to Philadelphia and we go back to the Declaration of Independence, in a real sense, he says that American democracy really doesn't begin until the Voting Rights Act. And the supposition of the book was, if that is the case, that's right, I'm in front of you, Pastor. So if that is the case, they were saying that really, if you think about it in terms of when democracy began, that basically the beautiful part is that you can literally consider John Lewis a founding father of American democracy. And I think that's crazy. We'll talk about that, Rashida. So that's powerful. I never thought about it from that perspective. When you think about John Lewis and think about America, and when democracy really began, he would say that it's really 1965. And so you really can't begin American democracy without looking at John Lewis, which I think is heavy, pretty powerful. So thank y'all, www.faithsocial.com. So we want to, what's up, TC Ravens? What's up, my bro? Good to see you, man, from Chicago. So I think we just got to honor the legacy of John Lewis. Y'all know what's also funny while I'm on that right quick? Y'all know, you know what's funny? No, it's Friday Night Live. What's also funny to me is how yesterday, the day that we said goodbye to John Lewis, right? The day we said goodbye to John Lewis was the same day that the resident or the occupant in the White House at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, the resident said that we need to delay we need to delay the election in November. He said, I don't know if y'all saw that. He said we need to delay the election because due to absentee voting and mail-in voting, that this is going to be the most corrupt election in American history. It's going to be an embarrassment to the world. And this is what he said, that they need to delay the election, delay the vote, so people can vote securely and safely. Now, just hold on one second. I want y'all to just think about this. I'm not going to stay on this a very long time. I don't want to get to our fun tonight, but I got to just say 2 or 3 social commentary things that I've been thinking about all week. So this guy said that we need to delay the November election. Listen, I want y'all to listen to me very carefully. Now, regardless of who you vote for, I'm not espousing a party, but I am logical, and let's make sense. So he wants to delay the election because he said the election is going to be an embarrassment. It's going to be corrupt. So let's delay it so people can vote safely and securely. Now here's the irony. The same dude who says he wants the delayed election that's in November is the same dude who's trying to make kids go back to school next week. Can somebody help me make some sense of it? I know maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just so saturated with my dislike and disdain of this guy. Y'all tell me if y'all think I'm wrong. How is it you want to delay an election so people can vote safely in November? We're in July. So you want to delay it in November so people can be safe when they vote. But you want kids and teachers to go back to school in August. Can somebody make it make sense? Somebody who voted for him, who's watching tonight. Maybe y'all can help me. I'm open. I'm willing to learn. But how off? What I mean, y'all tell me. I stand to be corrected. Y'all know if I don't mind. I know I don't know a whole lot. My God, I know a few things, and I don't have no problem being wrong and telling y'all when I was wrong. Y'all know I'm a long way from perfect. I'm incurably human, But I just want somebody to help me. Maybe I'm slow today. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I need the short bus or something. But how in the world can you want to delay an election in November so people can vote safely, but it's safe for kids and teachers to go back to school next month? Not only that, but now you want people to vote safely in November, but you won't wear a mask in June. Y'all tell me, you want people to be safe voting in November about something that you said was a hoax in March and gonna disappear just like that. I mean, it's the worst case of messaging that I ever seen in my entire. I'm like, how in the world did we get to this point? And I have never been this engaged and enamored with a politician in my life. And I'm not enamored is a bad word. I just can't believe it. How do you justify it? So y'all, I'm praying for the teachers. So he'll put children's schedule go back to Pennsylvania in January 2001. In Georgia, and I heard even in Florida too. I understand. Now y'all know that's one of probably the dumbest governors in the whole union, DeSantis. So the teachers union down there in Florida said we're not going back, and the teachers union down in Florida they decided we're gonna boycott. So he finally said that they're gonna go virtual. So y'all, we just got to pray, man, because this thing has been so politicized, and I'm praying for the teachers. Some of them start back next week. Here in Georgia, they go to school on the 10th, and then some the 17th, and they got virtual options. Some can go in classrooms, and some can go do virtual. I think Decatur County, where the church is, they start the 17th. So it's like putting back 2 weeks, man. So well, somebody said the point about we see Obama's strength. I had a lot of things I disagree with President Obama. I don't think it's possible to find any leader who's perfect except Jesus. I think it's President Obama was a long way from perfect. His hands were tied. That's not a perfect leader. The only perfect leader is Jesus. So I disagree. But what you could not disagree with President Obama was he had class and some dignity and some intellect and some respect. You know what I mean? To me, it's not about party. You gotta, class is nonpartisan. You know what I'm saying? And let me be honest with y'all. If you saw that speech, that eulogy yesterday that President Obama gave, if y'all saw that eulogy yesterday, wasn't it wonderful having somebody who could speak with complete sentences? Wasn't it wonderful somebody who could think about all the eulogies Obama gave throughout kids being murdered, the Charleston shooting, the massacre. The man could speak with intellect and class, and he made sense, and he was gracious, and he was compassionate. That dude in that White House now, so you can say whatever you want about President Obama's policies. You can disagree, whatever, but one thing you cannot ever say, the man did not have some class and some intelligence and some grace and some dignity. That's the truth now. That's the truth, all right? So So I appreciate that. You know, the other thing that, yeah, he got some intelligence. You got to agree with everything, all the policies, but the man was gracious and had class about himself. Even George Bush had some grace and some dignity, and you know, and I thought he was, you know, I showed an agreement with most of what he did, but at least he showed him to have some grace and some dignity about himself. So you know, yeah, you can be articulate, and I think that's part of that. I think that's part of what's the name's problem with him. He's got issues with him. He's got issues with Obama because Obama is classy and intellectual. You know, I can appreciate class and intellect, and grace and humility and dignity. You know, another thing I think is interesting too. I want to throw this point at you too. Do y'all remember that? Y'all do know that the resident? Somebody said bigly. So I said Moses had a speech problem. Yeah, Moses had a speech problem, but Moses had some intellect. We're not talking about a speech problem. We're talking about intellect. We're talking about grace. We're talking about dignity. Two different things. We're not talking about just articulation. We're talking about grace and class. So, but anyway, one of the things there's a good lesson that all of us can learn. I don't know. Somebody said, what's the definition of big? One thing we can learn from the resident in office too. He spent all of his early time trying to delegitimize Obama. From his birth, his whole time was spent in negativity about Obama. Now, this is a principle with life. You cannot spend all your time try to expose illegitimacy in others and then not think that if and when your time comes, that the seeds you sown gonna be reciprocated. It's a lesson in life now. He spent all of his time dogging Obama. So he sowed these seeds. It's a true lesson that what you put in the ground will come up. So you better be careful how you treat people, because if you try, I told somebody today, I was talking to one of the producers, you unscrewing somebody else's light bulb is never gonna make your light shine brighter. So unscrewing somebody else's light don't make yours shine brighter. So I just think you gotta be, so it's not just about speech impediments. I'm talking about grace, dignity, class. I'm talking about truth. I'm talking about, I mean, listen, man. I mean, truth. This man, you can tell. So whatever you want to say about him, I appreciate. Yeah, it won't show. Yeah, it's just, you're going to reap what you sow, especially you try to tell the people down, no matter what. Don't spend your time trying to unscrew somebody else's light bulb. You and I will never become legitimate when you're trying to expose illegitimacy in others. That's tweetable. That's Instagrammable. That's YouTubeable. That's Periscopeable. That's Facebookable. You know, you and I will never find legitimacy trying to expose illegitimacy in others. Don't work like that. So, and I think, and so a lot of what's happening now with Trump is he's getting it back. But anyway, I don't even call his name. But I just think but my mom used to tell me, you class is not a political party. You know, I don't care who you are. You can act gracious and have some class and some dignity about yourself. So no matter what, have some dignity about yourself. Yeah, just have dignity and grace and class. And remember, unscrewing somebody else's light bulb will never make yours shine brighter, right? So I think that's the thing. Absolutely, sweep around your own front door. And this guy here, so he wants to delay the election so people can be safe voting who want to send kids back to school. It's crazy. And his attorney, Michael Cohen, told us earlier that he's concerned if he loses the election, he ain't gonna leave the White House. Michael Cohen said that. He said it when he got arrested. Michael Cohen, if you go back and find, he said, I'm concerned about a safe transfer of power. It's gonna be a mess when he loses the election, because this man want to be king for life. Y'all better watch it now, I'm telling you. It's gonna be interesting. I'll tell you something else that's interesting. Man who I, would often see, around town and restaurants, and see him a lot of time in the bank. Herman Cain. That's true. All the presidents there. Clinton was there yesterday. Bush was there yesterday. But Herman Cain, I would see Herman Cain at least once a week, almost for the last 16, 17 years. And Herman Cain, Morehouse man, he CEO of Godfather's Pizza back in the day, businessman, Yeah, that's resident. That has nothing to do with that. Same way he did it, the president. Same thing. Um, I called him. I didn't call him out of his name, so yes, class. But Herman Cain was a great CEO, great businessman, Christian gentleman. He sung in the White House. I mean, he sung at his church in the middle chorus. He was active in his church here, Antioch Baptist here, where he served with Dr. Cameron Alexander for many years there. So, and Herman Cain also was, of course, was a Republican and who ran for president a couple years ago. Herman Cain is interesting because Herman Cain was a solid man. And listen, let me say this to you. Just because somebody has a different political perspective than you does not make them a bad person. See, politics is just what we govern, how we see down here on earth. Not going to be politics in heaven. So that's why I'm not given to one political party. I try to vet each candidate. But what got me is what got me was when I think about what's his name, Herman Cain. Herman Cain, he was a Republican, Christian gentleman, Morehouse grad, Godfather's pizza. Herman Cain had been diagnosed with cancer and beat cancer twice. You know, so he had some health challenges, right? But I'm gonna say something to y'all. I want y'all to hear me very carefully. The way this administration handled this virus from the beginning was wrong. And what happens now is coronavirus has literally become a political debate. You know, on one hand, what it would look was if you wear a mask, you're Democrat. If you don't wear a mask, you're Republican. That's how we made it look. So a lot of people don't wear masks because Trump would tease them early on. The resident, he would tease people early about wearing masks. He told a reporter you want to be politically correct, right? So what has happened now? They tried to make it sound like coronavirus just disappearing, to try to get the economy back going. This is how they were doing it, right? And even to this day, you got people right now in the streets, and you see it all on the news, that they politicize it. They feel like wearing masks is something that's democratic to try to hurt the president. So when the resident had his rally up there in Tulsa, one of the things they did was they removed all the social distancing guidelines the night before the rally. They had the people situated where they were feet apart. But what they did, they came and put them all together. So Herman Cain is 74 years old. Now let me say this to you very clearly. You can believe whatever political ideology you want to. And because some people are more conservative, some people are more moderate, some people are more liberal. You can believe whatever you want to believe. But I think what has happened is COVID-19 has been so politicized, and the politicization of it has made a lot of Republicans not even want to talk about masks. It's like, let's get back to work. They feel like it's something the Democrats are doing. So they politicize a pandemic, right? Right. And what has happened was they went to that doggone rally in Tulsa. And Herman Cain was right there in the rally in Tulsa with no mask on. Now, I'm not blaming, I'm just saying, I'm just giving you the facts. If you're 74 years old and you beat cancer twice, you know what I mean? Why are you in a public place with no mask on trying to prove a point? And I'm not saying here's the point I'm trying to make. I don't want us to let the politics of this moment. If you want to be a Republican and vote for who you want to vote for, that's fine. So I said, call it in Tulsa. I don't know. All I know is they say it was a week later he was died. He was in the hospital. He was in Tulsa. The next week he was in the hospital, and he died. Now, you could die of anything. You could die of a car wreck. You could die of a heart attack. But it's interesting that he dies of COVID, and he contracts it a week after he's been in a public arena with no mask on. So here's what I want to say to y'all as we're watching. And this is the truth. Y'all know, let me tell you something. I would not vote for Trump. I vote for Donald Duck before I vote for Trump. I'll vote for Dennis Rodman before I vote for Trump. I, I Fred Flintstone. I vote for SpongeBob SquarePants before I vote for the resident. But let me say this to you. Let's not politicize this thing where we think wearing masks is political. If I wear a mask, I'm a Democrat. If I don't wear one, I'm a Republican. Let's not be childish and foolish and not let the chicanery and the duplicity and the pusillanimous policies that come out of the White House make us not use common sense, guys. So I just hate, I'm praying for his family because it's just terrible. But I kind of feel like the whole administration, I feel like a lot of people who in the rally, like they want to prove something to him. And if he don't like masks, we ain't wearing masks, we're going to prove a point. Listen, it ain't that serious. You still can vote Republican and wear a mask. Right? Just because you wear a mask does not mean you're a Democrat. Just because you don't wear one does not mean you're not a Republican. So I just need us to be, same thing with Christians. You got some Christians who believe if I wear a mask, that means I'm not living by faith. Please take that bad theology somewhere else. Just because you wear a mask does not mean you don't have faith in God. Where do we get so twisted theologically from? Right? Wearing a mask does not mean you don't believe God. Somebody just said, right. Listen, right. If I wear a mask, doesn't mean I don't have faith in God. I trust God, I believe in God, but guess what? Ontario, how you doing, bro? I trust God, I believe in God, y'all. I see you, Duane. I trust God, but every time I get in that car, I put a seatbelt on. Why? Wearing a seatbelt doesn't mean I don't have faith, right? When I go to bed at night, I lock my doors. When I go to bed at night, I turn my alarm on. Turning my alarm on does not mean I don't trust God, family. So I just want to make sure. So whatever party you vote, however you vote, whoever you believe in, don't let your politics make us not use common sense and follow the science. So if you want to vote for the guy who's the occupant now, the resident now, fine. But wear your mask. Wear your mask, because I hate, and particularly if you're already immunocompromised. So I just hate it. I just right, faith, yeah. I mean, people, I don't know, we mistaught faith. Right, it's about health, it's about science, right? When you study the miracles in the Bible, if you really study the miracles, nearly every miracle you see performed, it involved people doing something. It just wasn't all, if it's turning water to wine, they got to fill the water pots up. If it's the woman with issue of blood, she got to reach out and touch the hem of his garment. If it's the blind man getting his sight, he got to go wash in the pool. So it was always 90% of the miracles involve some human element. So wearing a mask does not mean that you don't trust God. And I don't know why I got to say that. I don't know why we mistaught that. So if you're a Republican and you don't let the foolish of the White House make you think that wearing a mask is wrong. And I just wish Herman Cain would have wore a mask. Now you could get COVID anywhere. You can get COVID in an airplane. You can get anywhere. But I don't want to believe that. But I want to believe that if you're 74 years old and you've had, I'm not blaming anybody. I will use that as an example, because I'm not going to kick anybody when they die. But I do believe the politics of this moment created this environment where we're going to show y'all one of these masks. Now, it's a real virus out there. It's a real virus out there. And it's not a Republican virus. It's not a Democratic revival. It's not a Democrat revival. Democrat virus, right? So just be careful out there, guys. Right. Yeah. So Fauci didn't wear a mask or social distancing. I didn't see it. I can't say that. I don't know what I didn't see Fauci. I can't talk about that. All I know is this: if you're gonna be in an arena, sitting next to somebody, so we just gotta be careful, guys. So y'all make sure. So talk about John Lewis. Well, shout out to his family, praying for him. We're praying. Y'all keep Herman Cain's family in prayer. Listen, you can pray for people regardless of what their political party. And here's another thing we got to do. Let's not allow politics to make us hate people. Sometimes you need people in your own family. because I got friends and colleagues who can't even talk to their family because of the guy who's in the resident. You know what I mean? Yeah, I seen family, man. I mean, a lot of my Caucasian brothers and sisters, I mean, whose parents are ultra conservative, man, they're not even speaking because what's happening with Black Lives Matter and Trump. Listen, so find a way to let politics be politics, but learn how to turn off and learn how to say, it's best we don't talk about this. Because some people you can't convince, and instead of losing a relationship, politics are not worth you losing a relationship. If you got somebody you love, just find a way to talk about something else. But don't lose your relationship, y'all, and wear your mask. Somebody lost six years. Yeah, I mean, it's deep. I got 9 of my family members who were diagnosed with it at one time. 9 family in the same family. 9 family right as we speak. Two siblings just passed from it. So y'all, this ain't no joke, y'all. COVID is no joke. So I just want to make sure that if you want to be a Republican or whatever, just because you're a Republican don't mean you don't wear a mask. You know, just because you're a Republican doesn't mean you don't wear a suit belt. You can take your medicine, right? So let's be. Myself wear my goggles. All right. So let's be smart. Let's, you know, you can have faith and wear glasses. You can have faith and still pay for your car insurance. You know, I got faith God's gonna protect me, but I got car insurance. I got faith God's gonna keep me healthy, but I got health insurance. You know what I mean? Taking an aspirin doesn't mean you don't trust God. So I just want to make sure everybody understands that, guys. Now, what about when your politics perpetuates my oppression? Well, that's the problem. You know, if somebody's in a position of power, if those politics do maintain the status quo and my oppression, then we got an issue. Then we have an issue. Then we have a major issue at that moment. But I'm speaking relative to somebody like Trump, somebody don't like Trump. I mean, that's the point I want to make. You know, don't lose a relationship with your siblings or your parents because you hate Trump and they like Trump. That's what I'm trying to say. He's gonna be gone in the max 8 years. Now, I know right now some parents and children that don't even speak because of him. That's a whole nother level, guys. So let's just be careful about that. Y'all got it? I'm not political. I just have family jail because of Biden. Well, I would say that. I would say this. You know, in all fairness, if we're gonna be honest, a lot of what has happened in our community in terms of prisons, industrial complex, and 3 strikes and you out was done by Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton's policies on jailing were horrible. That's the truth. And he took on that Southern strategy and a lot of what we faced, and he since acknowledged that. And that's why I think we got to put policies in place to turn it around. So Bill Clinton was terrible. The whole 3 strikes and you're out, he did that to really pull Southerners back his way. Because remember, you just had 8 years of Reagan, you had 4 years of Bush, so 12 years of Republican. So he did that. If you think about it, you know, from 68 to 72, 73 was Nixon. Then you had Ford up until 76. And then you had Jimmy Carter from 76 to 80. So from the 60s up into Clinton, from late 60s up into Clinton, you had one Democratic president, which was Jimmy Carter. That's from 76 to 80. So Clinton did a lot to pull those Southern Republicans, and he used a Southern strategy. And to this day, those bad policies affected African Americans. That's the truth. And I think we had to be fair. We called him the first black president, and you know, because we liked him, but we got to be critical of the policy. And Biden was right there with him. And I think that's some things we got to hold him accountable for. But at the same time, if I got a choice between Biden and another guy, there's no comparison. As I just told you earlier, no politician is perfect. None of them. But you got to look at it. Which one is sometimes the lesser of two evils. But for me. But anyway, so and people can't evolve, you know. And you got to put people around them who hold them accountable. But nobody's perfect. If you're looking for the perfect candidate, if you're looking for a perfect candidate on to vote, you'll never vote. You got to find the one who best fits what you think holistically, not one or two issues, but who's better for the country, right? And so it's important that we know. I love y'all so much. No, not one is perfect, but you got to We've got to hold speak truth to power. Like I said, I love Obama's grace and class and dignity. I think President Obama was one of the smartest presidents we ever had. He was gracious, right? And he was very wise, right? But he wasn't perfect. You know, his hands were tied, and there's a lot of power. And here's another thing too. When I spoke to President Obama on several occasions, and one of the things I think is very interesting is, and I want to say this as a leader too, you never know, particularly I know as a pastor, as a leader, when you deal with high level leaders, when you look on the outside and decisions are made and you think I would do this, I would do that, you never know the intelligence. You never know the real deal behind the scenes. So people, it's easier to sit on the outside and say, you should have done this or you made this decision. But if you don't know all the facts and all the variables involved, you'd be surprised what you knew if you were in that situation. So yeah, so I'll never run for office, but I'm telling you, you would never know. But don't use Biden's mistakes to me to try to put him. There's not a false equivalence between Trump and Biden. I'm sorry, it's not the same. But anyway, all right. I was laughing, but let's be careful. So but try your best to not let that man destroy your relationships. Try not to. If you've been, but if the policy perpetuates your oppression, that's a different conversation. But this guy, I'm not voting for that. Like, try your best not to lose a relationship, and put your mask on and wash your doggone hands. Amen. Put your mask on, wash your hands. Now we're gonna go in. That's good. Somebody said Kanye. Yeah. Well, anyway. All right. Here's apples to oranges. I saw another video of Karen this week, and I got a Karen of the week. Let me thank y'all too. Y'all sent me some great videos this week. We're gonna laugh hard this week. We're gonna laugh hard this week. But these Karen videos are tripping me out. They're tripping me slap out. So I got a Karen of the week video for y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all a Karen of the week video. And once I do this, we're gonna talk about that one. And then I'm gonna give you my top 5 videos. We're gonna talk and we're gonna go in. So I got my social commentary out the way, but I have to do that. I just can't come here acting cool. Like I talk about what's going on in the culture, and now we're gonna laugh a little bit. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to go in? So my producer is ready. So I'm gonna show y'all my Karen of the week video. I just can't believe what's going on. And I hate using those terms pejoratively, but it's the truth. So are we ready? Let me know when you're ready for the Karen of the week video. It's unbelievable. I'm gonna show it to you. So I'm gonna get my phone, and so y'all can see it. So let's get ready to laugh. Let me know when you're ready, producer. We got some stuff we're gonna laugh at. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just show my phone to my device so y'all can see it. Let me know when you're ready, sir. All right.
You're corporate.
Right
Yeah,
there.
yeah. This Walmart
You
right
turn
here.
me into corporate.
This Walmart. Yeah.
Because unless you're spending money, we don't need.
Oh, I'm not spending money because I'm black.
This is nobody bothering you. It's an honest business. It's nothing. All this is residential, and we're allowed to have yard sales. And we're allowed to have yard sales in residential areas.
My city council.
That's all right. I already talked to him, and that's why I got my license with the city council. So I already talked to him, and I pay my taxes.
No, get off the corner before we call the police.
And I pay my taxes. So I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. They already came.
Get away from here before we call the
already
police.
here.
You cannot come over here.
Yeah, but
Get
they
away
were
from
already
here.
here.
Get away from here.
They were already
calling
here.
the police.
Okay,
Okay,
but
goodbye.
please call them.
Please do. Don't
Please
go by
call
her
them.
car, Worry. Stay right here. Stay right here.
Now you are harassing us.
Yeah.
Because I know you have something more that you can do with your days than rather bother some business
Hey.
out here with a yard sale. This is not bothering you at all.
And we got your license plate.
This has nothing to do about destroying the city. This has nothing to do about a business. This has something to do about business. Okay. No, you're right. You're right. But now-
Leave them alone.
Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? You got a man and his wife who got a license to sell, to have a sale. They got a permit. Karen stops by and see them selling. They got a permit from the a city ordinance. So she stops by with her phone and tells them, you're not welcome in our neighborhood. This is a residential neighborhood, and you can't come over here in my neighborhood. You see what I'm trying to say? Why is it that people that has nothing to do with you, they're not in your house, they're not taking your money, why do you go to them and try to tell them what they can do? They're not on your corner. They're not in your yard. They're not stealing your stuff. This is my neighborhood. You're not welcome here in my neighborhood. Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of, somebody said on IG, they've been doing this way since the 80s. There's a lot of people right now who really feel like we don't belong here. I mean, there's such a sense of entitlement with some of these people that they really think they can control, like we're supposed to be afraid of them. And the man was gracious, he was classy. But I'm gonna be honest with you, he handled it a whole lot better than I would. I'm a man of God, and I love God, and I'm a long way from perfect, but I try to do the right thing. Even if I make a mistake, I try to do what's right. I don't try to hurt nobody. I don't try to be destructive. Even if somebody did me wrong, I don't try to get even. I don't try to be rude. That's not who I am. But let me tell you something. Some people will test your last bit of Christianity. And that man was so gracious. Let me tell you something. Y'all be careful out there, because they have been emboldened. It's gotten worse. And some of these folks will test the Jesus you got in you. So I just want y'all to be encouraged to see that thank God for cell phones. This is happening in real time. You know, I was talking to one of my friends, and one of my friends, his son, was accused of something, right? Young teenagers, and the son had a white friend, a young teenage girl. They were friends. They were very close, and she got mad with him. She got mad with him, I think, because he started liking somebody else. Do you know this girl went and told her mama and her daddy that the boy did something inappropriate, and they were trying to lock him up? I'm talking about right here, right now. I'm not talking about the 50s. They had to get the DA involved, had to get attorneys involved, because a white girl got mad at a black boy because he didn't like her no more. And tried to get this boy, and what the DA was considering whether to press charges or not. I'm talking about right here in the Southeast, right here in the 21st century. I'm not talking about 3 years ago or 2 years ago. I'm talking about right now. They finna lock this teenage boy up because this girl made accusations. And then it came out that she was lying on him the whole time. They don't have to get a whole attorney and pay a retainer. It just, and then after it's all said and done, now she want to reach back out to him and say, I'm sorry. Y'all better listen to me here. We better teach our boys and our girls. Listen, y'all be careful out here. Cause do y'all know Emmett Till got killed? We just celebrated Emmett Till's, I think it was his birthday. Emmett Till got killed because a white woman falsely accused him of whistling at her, not touching her. So I'm telling you, we be careful out here, y'all. Be careful, y'all, because something is going on. Something is going on, man. I'm telling y'all, something is going on. And my thing is, and my thing is, I just, and he thinking she's a friend, and we saying we shall overcome, and she trying to get his butt locked up. I mean, and once you get 16, 17, and here's the thing, if they start sending pictures, if they start sending pictures of each other, do y'all know that it can be a felony if a boy gets a picture of a girl that's inappropriate? That can be a crime depending on ages. So I'm gonna tell y'all something. We just be careful, because I think that's gonna be another tool that can be used to get our boys. So y'all be careful out here, because I'm serious. Yeah, and yeah, the woman finally admitted that Emmett Till, that she lied on Emmett Till. So she finally admitted, and she never went to jail. Emmett Till got killed and mutilated over a lie, and the woman finally admitted it. So I just want y'all to be careful. Be careful out here, and let's teach our boys not to make them hateful or racist, but to let them know the history of our culture. That everybody, that this can happen, and that you got to be careful. I'm not saying this because I'm trying to tell people that, because all your Zora Neale Hurston said all your skin folk ain't your kin folks, because you got black people who do you wrong as well. But I just think we need to be aware and cognizant of the whole family, because anything can happen, man. So y'all pray for that. Y'all pray for that Karen, because she needs Jesus. But I'm gonna tell you this: I want to commend that brother. I don't know who he is. I want to commend him because he handled that way better than I would have handled that. Right? He would. So she admitted it. What's going on, Ray? Where you been? I ain't seen you in 2 weeks, dude. Where you been? Yeah, she finally admitted it. As after Emmett Till. Yeah, Emmett Till got killed. I mean, Emmett Till was 13, 14 when he got killed. He just would have celebrated his 79th, 70-something birthday a few weeks ago. But he got killed because of false accusations. So I'm telling y'all, we better know. We better know. All right? So y'all be careful. Listen, let's laugh, because I got a song for Karen too. Let me give y'all the top 5. Yeah, Ray been on that. Ray, I don't know what Ray been on. He been on that, I don't know. He been on the desert or something. Look here, y'all. Let's go to, we ready for our top 5 videos. I'm ready to go in. We're going to laugh, y'all. And we're going to go in. I gave you my social commentary. He was 14. Yeah. But I got my top 5 videos of the week. IG, Apple TV, Roku, Twitch, Amazon, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, edwsmith.org, househopeatl.org, House Hope Atlanta app. We get ready to go in, y'all. And so I need y'all to just buckle on your seatbelt, y'all, because I'm going to let some of these play. I'm gonna let, it's Friday Night Live. Some of them we're going to play as is. And let me thank everybody. I have never, let me say this. Y'all broke the record this week in terms of sending videos. We've never had this many videos sent in. So y'all broke the record this week, right? Y'all broke the records. Y'all broke the record. Y'all. So let's get ready to go. Y'all ready to go? So our top 5 videos. Put the top 5 up there for the producer. Now it's time for me to get my phone for my IG family. I see IG y'all coming on in. So y'all ready to laugh? Come on, IG. Let me know. Put the top 5 up. Here we go, y'all. I got top 5 videos of the week, and we're gonna get right into it, and we finna go in, y'all. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready to go in with me? All right. Top 5 videos. Let's go. Top 5.
I'm on every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Impact Network. I will appreciate that. Amen. God bless you. I'm trying to get my praise team to be quiet. Because I'm getting ready to preach, so be quiet. Okay. I got a little distracted with all that talking over there. We get better on that. I apologize, because I'm getting ready to preach the word, and I didn't want that distracting me. They're trying to leave the building, and they're talking, not knowing that they're being heard all the way over here. Now today I'm going to bring another message that one of my old sermons that.
One more time. This is Pastor Tim Fleming. This is my relative. Come on, one more time.
I'm on every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Impact Network. I will appreciate that. Amen. God bless you. I'm trying to get my praise team to be quiet. Because I'm getting ready to preach, so be quiet. Okay. I got a little distracted with all that talking over there. We get better on that. I apologize, because I'm getting ready to preach the word, and I didn't want that distracting me. They're trying to leave the building, and they're talking, not knowing that they're being heard all the way over here. Now today I'm going to bring another message that one of my old sermons that.
That's my cousin, y'all. That's Pastor Tim Fleming of Mount Carmel Baptist Church in Atlanta, and somebody sent me that. a few minutes before we got started. Listen, you know, it's funny because I was preaching yesterday, recording our service yesterday, and everybody walking like they don't have like in church. You always taught when the preacher is preaching, you always taught to stop your movement, right? But it's like since we've been in this COVID, like they walk back and forth, they ain't got no respect. Like the man, like this ain't distracting to the man of God. And so yesterday got on my nerve, like, where the ushers at? You know, I got the media crew moving, I got musicians moving. And I'm like, do they really understand I'm trying to preach? And while I was preaching, I got so frustrated yesterday. And then I get up here, I got up here to get ready for the service. And Pastor Fleming trying to get his message. Ain't nobody in the church. You know, it's frustrating. You trying to preach. Can't get a witness. You can't say touch a neighbor, which we probably need to kill anyway. That's one good thing about COVID-19. All the touch neighbor, that's gone. I think that part, because when I first started preaching, we didn't do that in the late 80s. So that came about in the late 80s, 90s. Touch a neighbor and turn, shake somebody's hand, rock them and shake them. So I think them days over with. So we're gonna find other stuff, which is good. But Rev just said he over it. Bishop Fleming, you know, and I want you to turn your Bibles, and we're gonna look for the book of March. And while we're getting ready, I need my praise team who's walking to be quiet. I'm ready to preach the word. I need y'all to be quiet. So you know what? Every pastor who's recording your services, you have that. You got the bishop's permission. You done got the bishop's permission. Dr. Tim Fleming says, look at him and tell him to be quiet. I mean, he didn't wait till after the stream was over with. In the middle of the stream, Lord, that reminds me of my dad when he used to be preaching. My dad could look up at the balcony, and we stop in the middle of his sermon and look over there where we was at. I'm like, how you know we're over here talking? You can be preaching in the middle of his sermon and stop and just look over there. Do y'all want to keep talking over the back there while I'm trying to preach this message? And I think that's probably what happened, because them old preachers didn't play that. Maybe we need to go back to that. Children talking and screaming. We didn't have no children's church. Am I right? We didn't have no children's church back then. You set your behind, right? We didn't have toys all on the floor, and they might have brought you some Cheerios in the bag. But we set our behinds in church. Am I right? Y'all talk to me if I'm wrong. And we sat in church. Mama take your behind out there and tear you up and bring you back in. We didn't have no children's church, no nursery with Disney World toys. You set your, but my dad would be preaching. He could be preaching in the middle of the sermon, looking up and just stop. There'd be 500-600 people in the church looking back there, and knew exactly who was talking. And I think we didn't got away from him. So Bishop Fleming said, I'm sick of this. I'm trying to preach, y'all walking, talking, no respect for me. You know how difficult it is. You don't song, you finna go home. Here's the thing, you're not gonna stay here and help me preach. You the praise team. You done song, you finna leave. You done your A and B selection and won't even sit in the back and help me preach. You know the place empty. Lord have mercy. And I'm sure some of them probably got paid or something. And you finna leave. Rev say, turn the book. I need my praise team to be quiet. And the Lord said, I said, be quiet. And I'm done. For the last time, be quiet. He done gave 3 be quiet. One for the Father, one for the Son, one for the Holy Ghost. And I want every member of our church, House of Atlanta, when I go back to tape in a few weeks for our next services, I'm gonna put that tape on. And all that walking that they were doing yesterday, I'm gonna stop in the middle of the sermon. Be quiet. Sit down. I'm gonna be the preacher and the usher and read. I'm gonna be the reader, the usher, and the preacher. Because I'm sick of it, over it. I'm over it. Rev is over it. He done loose me. Preacher, thou art loose. Tell him, be quiet. Sit down and be quiet. I'm trying to preach. At least sit back there and help me preach. I ain't gonna be up here for 20 minutes. And my God, they done song, they walking all over the place and upstairs, they come back with the shoe. 20 minutes. Now ain't nobody thought, but you want me to stay here while y'all singing. You don't sing and leave and then want Rebs, I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of it, man. Lord have mercy. We got to bring the old church back. Man, God. And here's the thing, I sat on the front row with my mom. I was 2 years old when my dad started pastoring. I sat on the front row and wasn't no running and hollering and screaming. Wasn't no children's church. What's the joke? What says about children's church? Where did we get this from? You know, don't get me wrong. I know as we do better, learn better, but we didn't have all that. They had control over us. Man, I sat there with the suit on and the big old high top baby shoes and set my butt right there on that front row. I didn't have no coloring book, no crayons, nothing. And set my butt right there, right? And Rev just said, be quiet. Because I'm sick of the praise team. That, one of the few times you want the praise team to shut up. Lord have mercy. And I'm gonna bring. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that clip and send all my production crew and tell them this. Next time I'm preaching and y'all doing all that walking back and forth, sit your behind down. We ain't never an hour, right? You don't sing 2 songs. I want to walk all over the place and come back in. And so somebody sent me that video and it just blessed me. Now we have no children in church. Be quiet. I'm gonna do it right down in the middle of the microphone. Sit down. Well, I'm trying to preach this gospel and sit down and get this word in you. You already leaving out the church, so you ain't hearing the message. You probably ain't watched it, and probably when they watch the stream, they probably watch the singing and then cut it off when it's time for the preaching. Sit down and listen to this message. Get this word in you. Lord have mercy. I don't know what happened. We weren't raised. Am I right? Anybody old school? We weren't raised like that. You sat your behind that in that church. We weren't going out for no youth church. Oh my God. Now don't get me. I'm not knocking that. I'm not knocking it because I know what as we know better, we do better. But I'm just talking about we had order. Am I right? Yeah, they had order, man. Oh my God. And back then, let me tell you something. I'm telling my age, and nobody was talking about no ADD. What is AHDD? We didn't have none of that. I wish a joker would say I got ADD in Sunday school. My God. Man, listen to him. I got ADD, I can't talk. Man, I'm joking would have got a belt and whoop your ASS. Am I right about it? That's the problem. And they ain't got no ADD, they need their ASS whoop. But anyway, let me keep going. So listen to me. So be quiet, praise team. Man, y'all tell them, be quiet. Greg, be quiet. I'm sure I'm gonna tell them. Kalante, be quiet. Dare, be quiet. Jaden Arnold, be quiet. Antoine, be quiet. Rick, be quiet. Jubal, be quiet. Bill, be quiet over there. Free, be quiet. I'm going to just tell all of them. Corey, be quiet. Nikki, be quiet. Adrian, be quiet. I'm sick of that. I'm trying to preach. It's hard to preach up here in this old empty room and y'all walk around and eat up all the snacks. I'm going to feed you 2 times. You done ate all of the muffins, done drunk all the coffee. Done 8 4 places and walk around here and disturb me while I'm trying to preach on this World Wide Will. Be quiet. Sit in the back and listen to this message. I'm sure going to tell them. Yeah, I'm sure going to tell them. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. And that's what Pastor Fleming said. I'm over it. Over it. Am I right about it? My God. I'm just sick of it, man. Woo-woo. We got to go back to the old landmarks on that, man. Man, look at him. Man, they were up there walking, all that walking around and talking. Rep told him 3 times, and looking right at him, and you see preaching in this big old, and that's a big old church over there. Mount Carmel's a big church. In that big old church, ain't nobody ever him, and they'll have no sympathy, no empathy. See, if you was a preacher, you realize this is not fun. This ain't nothing fun about preaching in the camera. Ain't nobody in the room. It ain't fun at all. You can't tell the people getting the message. Ain't no call and response. You can't. It's hard for the spirit to flow. You just feel by yourself. It's different. And y'all do like walking, talking, and I eat up all the snacks. Be quiet. So I'm going to tell them. Lord have mercy. I wish somebody know what I'm talking about, right? Killed all that. Yeah, that's old somebody. You're right. Somebody that peppermint and butterscotch. You're right. But they had order in the church, I tell you that. My God. Ooh. Let me tell you something. It was so bad when I was growing up. Man, and don't you let the mothers catch you lean on that communion table. Let me tell you something. We had a mother Pearl Gardner and Mother Mattie Russell. Man, if you lean on that communion table, you might get DDT'd. They'll put the figure 4. They might. Them mothers probably put the hook. They put the hook. They'll go hook it on your behind. Jimmy Fly Snooker. Jimmy Superfly Snooker. I mean, my God, Arn Anderson. They would go doggone The Undertaker. Y'all ain't talking to me here. Man, you touch on that, you lean on that communion table? Are you kidding me? Man, the mother will knock you out. Are you kidding me? You think you're gonna lean on the communion? Man, and then do this and walk in that pulpit? Are you kidding me? You finna get an elbow to your forehead for the mothers. And them cute, sweet mothers. Walk up that pulpit you want to. Walk up there and see what's gonna happen. Man, listen, the mother's bowl will put a bow on your head. Lean on that communion table, see what happens to you. Lean on it. Touch it. Man, you touch that communion table. Oh my God. There go the rock on you. John Cena. Man, listen to me. Yeah, I wish somebody know what I'm talking about. My God, see, we don't have, see, that's the problem. That's why I like to church with the old people, because it keep you grounded and remind. A church don't have no old people. I don't be in no church. Nah, that's just me. This is Dewey speaking. I need some old folk around there somewhere. I just feel safer. These churches ain't got no mothers. No. No. When the whole mother's board wearing spandex and cut off pants and red bottom, y'all keep that church. I don't want my mother board to have spandex and cut off shirts and red bottom. I need some mothers with some white and some liniment, smell like mothballs, who will put an elbow in the middle of your forehead if you touch that communion table. That's what I need. Am I right about it? So thank you, Pastor Fleming. Thank you, Pastor Fleming. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, because he just got sick of the praise team, and it done reminded me. And I'm going to do it next time. I started to do it yesterday. I got so frustrated with them. Why all this walking? They just walking there. I'm trying to preach. It's not like I'm preaching 40 minutes. I'm preaching 22, 23 minutes. They just walking in and out everywhere. I mean, just walking in the bathroom and just so distracted. More walking yesterday than would be in church if we was in public worship on a Sunday morning. Now, how's this more walking in the room empty and we ain't got 1,000 people around? What are y'all doing? You done lost your everlasting mind. The corona done got your brain. The corona's done took your brain. Sit down somewhere. Go to that bathroom and come sit down and get this word. Because you ain't heard no word. You ain't been to Bible study. No sung your 2 songs and left and walk around and disturbing me. I'm like, real. Be quiet over there. Be quiet. I'm sure gonna tell. My God, y'all know I'm telling the truth. Sick of it. It was super. You know what? I need somebody to come off the top. Go give me some mother come off the top rope on their behind. Put some elbows. Oh my God. Lord, take us back. Lord, that right there, take us back to the old landmark. Where mothers would go taekwondo on a Negro. Oh, take us back. Give us the Mike Tyson ushers. Take us back, Lord. Woo! I need a mother who will rope-a-dope a Negro. Yes, Lord, just to make them sit down. Sit down! Be quiet! I'm trying to preach over here. It's on empty building. This ain't no fun. Ain't no fun. It's miserable. Unhappy, and y'all walking and disturbing me. Be quiet! All right, let me keep going. So, yeah, man. Yeah, they disturbed me. Yeah, somebody say, walking back there. I'm talking about I need some Tony Atlas, some Ole Anderson, some Mr. Rest number 1 and 2, some Dusty Rhodes, some Gordon Soley. I wish y'all talk to me around here. That's old school. I ain't talking about no WWF, WWF. I'm talking about old school wrestling. They're sassy. Huh? Anybody remember that old school wrestling? I'm talking about, when I was a boy, we had a wrestler called Outdoodle the Butcher. I want some Outdoodle the Butcher ushers. That's what I need. Sick of them yesterday. I'm sick. I started, man, they made me so upset yesterday that I'm calling trying to preach this gospel. They're just walking all over the place. All of them. Camera people, sound people, musicians, the singers, the people cooking. We got people working in the bathroom. I just got so frustrated. I just started to say, I quit. I resign. Y'all get on my last nerve. I've been preaching 30 years. I ain't never been so frustrated. But thank God for Tim Fleming. Just said, stop in the middle of the sermon. Be quiet over there. I'm sure going to do it next time. Sit down back there. I'm trying to preach this gospel and y'all disturbing me. All right. So that was number 5. So shout out to Pastor Tim Fleming of Mount Carmel Baptist Church for the 5th funny video of the week for shutting his service out in the middle. He ain't edited or nothing. Just, I'm going to shut it down. He gave him be quiet for the Father, be quiet for the Son, and be quiet for the Holy Ghost. I'm sick of it. Somebody said Nikita Cole. I'm talking about the Andre the Giant. My God. Hulk Hogan. Ooh. Lex Luger. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do next record. I'm going to Lex Luger some of the Negro. Y'all come here singing, eat up all my food and want to walk and disturb me and ain't heard no gospel. Ain't got no Bible. Ain't got your phone. Nothing. Just walking, disturb. Sit down and be quiet. I'm sure going to do it in the middle of the sermon. All right. That was the 5th fun. Be quiet. So shout out to Pastor Tim Fleming. That's my cousin. He's from Macon, Georgia as well. Shout out to him. His son, Arik Fleming, and I, we were the best of friends. And Arik died in October 1993. I never forget it. My heart's still broken. We were very close. Arik was one of the greatest preachers, would have been one of the greatest preachers alive. He'd been 49 this year, 48. And if Art was living, Art Fleming was Art Bernard Fleming. Let me tell you something. If he was living right now, that what a preacher. That's Tim Fleming's son. That was my cousin. So shout at him for that top 5. Whoever sent me that video, thank you. That blessed me and gave me some liberty. We too nice to these folks. Sit down! I'm trying to preach this gospel. All right, they jumped. Somebody said he jumped. All right, we finna go. I'm gonna give number 4. That was top 5. Let's go to number 4 right quick. The 4th funny video. Put up that photo so I can get my IG family so they can see it. Yes, some DDT Usher. Ray, I need you. I need some ushering from Tampa, Ray. I need some DDT Usher. Come on, number 4. It's the 4th funny video. Let's go.
We have the victory. Tell me who does have in that land? We have the victory. We have the victory. Tell me who does have in that land? We have the victory.
One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Come on, producer.
We have the victory. Tell me who does have in that land? We have the victory. We have the victory. Tell me who does have in that land? We have the victory.
Now hit my problem. Where is Reverend Fleming when you need him? Pastor Fleming, we need you. This one you need to be quiet. That's when you need somebody to come tell you, my God. That's when the praise team sure don't need to be quiet. Reverend Fleming didn't want a praise team. This joker here needed one. What was going on? Can y'all tell me what was happening? Was he having a? What was happening? What was happening to him, Sean Bigby? What was happening? Was he having a stroke right there during praise and worship? That joker went. What was he doing up there, y'all? He was just. What happened? Now, it ain't like that's one of these new praise songs that got 1 million words to it. You know, let me find our way. We're not talking about one of these new songs. You came from heaven and earth to show the way, from the earth to the cross, my dead you pay. We're not talking about them songs. You got to have the screen up there. You know, let me be close to you. As the deer panted for the water. So we ain't talking about one of them songs. We talking about a song you've been singing since BTU in 1982. Huh? We're not talking about all 4 stanzas. What was happening? What is happening to? Who is he? Tell you, yeah. What was wrong with him up there? I'm talking about, now people often accuse me of making up words. They often accuse me. Because, you know, I love language. And I love painting the picture with language. So I love words, you know. I started reading the dictionary when I was probably 7 or 8. So I love words. So people accuse me of making up words. But I'm going to tell you something now. At least if I make up a word, it sounds like it's a word. That joker there, he has blessed. What happened to him? Was the praise team walking out on him? He done went straight hee-haw them jokers. That thing there, ooh, you're right. Somebody just said it. That's what you do. See, that's what you're supposed. See what he's supposed to do right now. what he's supposed to do right there is just act like the microphone wasn't working. That's what he's supposed to do. Just like, is this thing on? That's what he should. Y'all, or the better trick is, here's what you're supposed to do. When you forget the words, you just get the microphone and you point it toward the crowd. See? Now, whenever you, oh, tell me who. You sing. Put the mic, see, you point the mic at them, and then they say the words, and then they say the words, it helps you catch back up. You see what I'm saying? That's how you do it. It's three ways you can do it. I see people do it. The most integral way to do it, and the most authentic way to do it, is when you forget it, just point the microphone at them. Sometimes all you need is one word. Tell me who can. It'll jog your memory. Do it all the time. Y'all help me sing it. Oh, tell me who can. See, now they don't know. Now they don't know that you don't know what you're doing. Stand deep. Because your job as the worship leader is to get them to sing, right? So it's simple. It's smooth. You never get rattled. Just get the microphone. You just point it because it's a congregational song. I'm just giving y'all some tools. Just give y'all some tricks. So you get it and you just put the microphone at them. It don't matter if it's quarantine. Say it with me online. And just pause. And hopefully and start praying silently. Or while y'all at home. Say it in your living room. Say it at home. Now people don't know that you, but now you up there like you having a Tourette. No, you don't do that. You don't have Tourette's in the middle of praise and worship. Just get the microphone and point it to people, right? That's the first thing you do, right? That's the most integral and authentic way to do it. Just get the microphone and point it to people. Let them take it, right? That's how you do it. Now the second way you do it, that ain't so integral, but I've seen people do it. Thank God I ain't never had to do this one time. It was the third Sunday in November of 1988. I had to do one time. I was 18 years old. And I got lost on the hymn, right? I got lost on the hymn. I just froze, right? I just, I was singing, what I was singing? I heard their voice. Y'all help me say, oh, Jesus say, come to me and rest. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive. I done went from I heard the voice of Jesus say the joy to the world in the middle of the doggone pre-sermon hymn. I don't remix long meter. I heard the voice and joy to the world. Right down in the middle of the sermon. And the people looking at me like, this nigga here, I done went from I heard the voice. I don't know what happened. This is the true story. I was at Woodland. It was the fourth Sunday in November. The church I ended up pastoring. It's 1988. And here's the sad part about it. I'm preaching for Pastor Hudson. He's a pastor at the time. He got sick. So I'm in college. So he get me to come preach for him while he's sick. So I'm excited to fill in for the preacher. I'm 18 years old. And I raised that sucker up. I raised it. I raised that sucker. I held that thing at least 30 seconds. Side baby. Oh, I knew I had him. I knew I had them right there, boy. I felt good. They sang with me. They sang with me. Ain't but 20 of them in there. We singing it. And as I get to the first stanza, I said, joy to the world. The Lord has come. Let heaven and earth receive it. I don't know what in the... let me tell you something. I am so glad it wasn't on YouTube. I am so glad wasn't no recorder. Oh, God. Man, and I got up there. And I said, y'all, I'm in the holiday season. We got to learn how to switch it. And I don't know what I said, but it was all bogus and all wrong. Lord forgive me. I just, tried to make up for it and it didn't make no sense. Joy to the world, the Lord has come. Let earth receive her King. That's what I said. Heard the voice of Jesus. Yes, what's that? Let every heart prepare room and heaven and nature sing. I said, what in the Haiti? I done went from I heard the voice of Jesus say to let every heart prepare room and heaven and nature sing. Let every heart prepare him room and heaven and nature. Man, I was so freaking embarrassed. I wanted to die right there in that pulpit. I'm so glad my brothers and my sisters, my friends wasn't there that Sunday. Lord, I thank you that wasn't no YouTube. I thank you wasn't no cameras, wasn't no Facebook. Because I'm gonna tell you something. There's people will still be laughing at me right now. I don't know what happened right there in the middle of the service. And I just, Lord have mercy. I said, you know what? They'll never invite me back to preaching. I done went from I heard the voice to joy to the world in the same hymn. To this day I can't tell you what happened. So I just tried to. So yeah, same lyrics, y'all. I was just frozen. I just got frozen. So I tried to fix it, y'all. You know, we in the holiday season. You know, and it made it worse. You know, we just had Black Friday. You know, shopping on Friday. You know, I'm trying to fix it. Everybody going to Roses and everybody going to Eckers and everybody going to the mall to buy TVs. But I came to tell joy to the world. The Lord has come. Let earth receive a king. Joy to the. Y'all got it now. Now I'm saying to them like, why y'all ain't saying? Come on, help me say. Y'all don't know this? No, Negro, we don't know it. We don't sing this. That's what you done made a Christmas carol on me. Man, Lord, I'm embarrassed even thinking about it. This is a true story. God is my witness. On my mama's grave, this happened right then. I was promised to God, y'all, and the people and the mother like, Lord help him, baby, Mother Boo. Help him, Jesus. Lord help him, Jesus. And they know how to say, oh boy, that's a true story. So I tried to fix it. And turn around, but you just can't, just hush. All you gotta do in that moment, when you're doing that, just stop and just say, The devil don't understand what you talk about when you moan. That's all I had to do. Just start moaning. Moaning is always in order when you do along me to him. That's all I had to do. No, but me in the middle of him, let every heart prepare room and heaven and nature sing. What in the Haiti? Lord have mercy. And you know what? And look at him. And the next year, the man was dead. The next November, he was dead. You know, I done killed the pastor. The next year, the man was dead. I believe they probably played the song of me messing at him, but he was already sick. He was dead the next year. Next November, he was dead. Pastor Alvin L. Hudson. I done killed the man with singing Joy to the World, and I heard the voice. He was dead a year later. Oh, Lord have mercy. That's that beautiful land. That's the truth. All messed up. And by the grace of God, y'all, they called me to be their pastor 5 months later. And 4 months later. So they still call me, but guess what? I ain't never sung that Joy to the World like that again. Y'all, I put let every heart prepare room and heaven and nature sing. This is in the middle of the streets. So I'm telling y'all, I know how it is to be embarrassed. But at least but I wasn't that bad. At least I had some real words. That dude there, see, he messed. So the first thing you do, if you lose, if you mess it up, just point the mic at them, right? Let them say it. Y'all say it. That's all you gotta do. They'll never know you don't know it. All right. The second thing you do is you can remix it like I did, right? Just remix it like I did and try to find a way to. But third thing you do is just start moaning, especially if it's a hymn. Just moan. And the fourth one is the ecclesiastical special. When you're up there and you forget the words or you're out of key, just get happy and start crying. God been so good. Oh, I just can't. I'm so full. Oh, when I think about the goodness of Jesus and all. No, don't think about the goodness of Jesus. Think about the words you just forgot. That's what you need to think. Think about the key you missed. No, don't try that. Don't do that. Y'all know, am I telling the truth? People do it all the time. I heard. Just think about the good. No, you ain't think about no goodness of Jesus. You forgot the words. Just tell the truth. Don't try to play me up there. I just told you what to do. Just point the mic up there. But you're gonna be up there, start moaning, Point the mic to them. Y'all sing. Start moaning. 3, remix it and figure a way to remix it. But number 4, the church special. The Spirit. I heard. Victory. What song you singing? Oh, tell me who can. Just go down on the curve on them. Just start speaking in tongue right in the middle of the song. That'd be better than making up a word. Just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help somebody. Am I telling the truth, y'all? Oh my God. Anybody know what I'm talking about, this church special? Has anybody ever seen somebody do the church special? Y'all know the church special is. But yeah, I killed Pastor Hudson. I killed him with saying I heard the voice and joy to the word in the same hymn. I bet they put that on his epitaph. Preacher died because he tried to help young preacher who messed up to him. I done messed up him 454 and the Christmas carol the same. I don't want Christmas carol in the middle of the altar call. Lord have mercy. But y'all, anybody heard that church special? Come on, IG, y'all. Now I know y'all done seen somebody do the church special before. Y'all done seen this special. They give that and they get happy. They don't be no more happy than a man on the moon. They done forgot the words or they're in the wrong key. They pitched the song too high and done forgot the word. God, been so good. What I think about the goodness. What I think about the goodness. What I think about. Hold me. No, don't ask Jesus to hold you. You hold and know. Hold on to the words. Don't ask the Lord to hold you. The Lord ain't got nothing to do. Don't invite him into your mockery. Am I telling the truth? Has anybody ever seen people do the church special? Stop playing without intelligence. We know you don't lost the word. People feel more comfortable if you tell them, y'all, I forgot the words. Can I start over? But don't play my intelligence. I hate to do when people do that. Yeah, but boy, I tell you, man, you crying. Sean, I know Sean Biggs, I know you done seen the church special before. People do the church special, I be looking at them like, come on, man, just come on. Don't lie. Just don't do that now. Just come on. We all seen it, been there. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Don't fake crowd. Come on. Don't do that. That's what you're doing the Eddie Kane on. In the raindrops keep. That's what you're doing. You're doing the Eddie Kane on. Just stop it. Just stop and start over. But don't be doing the lying. Don't be lying on the people. But this ain't, somebody said preacher secret. Now this is singers, but this is singers too. But I'm just telling y'all. Yeah, I'm telling you, the best thing to do when you forget the words, point the mic, point them, let them sing it. Number 2, start moaning. Number 3, remix it with some other words and try to put it together if you can. Stay on your feet. 4, just tell them I messed up, start over. Number 5, church special. I hate the church special, but when you're on your feet like that in front of everybody, people do what they got to do. So thank God I ain't never had to do church special before. Knock on wood or something. As the older you get, with the church special. Lord have mercy. Somebody said smoke and mirrors. But I'm telling you, it happens all the time, boy. Yeah, but it's just better just to go and be honest with people. I forgot the words, y'all. Can we start over? Put me in the right key. Do like the. I had a preacher preach me one time. I had a preacher preach me one time. This was some years ago, and he got to the pulpit and get ready to sing. And looked up the musician and said, "Sean Beach, you appreciate this." He got there. Somebody said, "I'm gonna take off the run." But this is a true story. Preacher was preaching for me, right? And he got up. I like to sing, and he can sing too. He got up to the pulpit, looked at the piano player, and said, "Put me in high." See, those y'all who know music know what I'm talking about. So you're supposed to know your keys. You got keys, A, B, C. Every singer probably knows what key he sings in or she sings in. But this preacher didn't know his keys. So he got all cocky and confident, looked at the piano player and said, "Put me in high." Y'all, there's not a key called high. You got A, B, C. It's a true story, y'all. And I was done. Stick a fork in. And he got up his cocky. "Put me in high." On the mic. I said, Lord, guys. Only in Macon, Georgia, would somebody get up and say, Josh, put me in high, doc. This joke said, "Put me in high." right there in the pulpit, and you know I was done. I ain't heard nothing else for the rest of the sermon. But anyway, let me go. Okay, let me get number 3. That's number 5, 4. I got 3 more for y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. All right, producer, put number 3 on the screen so I can show my IT family. What's the 3rd funniest video of the week? What's the 3rd funniest video of the week? Y'all let me know. You ready? Put it up there so I can get my phone. Third.
Y'all need to quit talking about other folk and start practicing getting your shit, getting your stuff together. Y'all need to quit talking about other folk and start practicing getting your shit, getting your stuff together. Y'all need to quit talking about other folk and start practicing getting your shit, getting your stuff together.
Y'all, now, I gotta tell you something. There are times when you preach and you're trying to hammer a point, or you're trying to be transparent, or trying to be real. Some things may come out not the way you intended. I've heard the preacher use damn before. I may have used the word hell before. You know, I try not to do that regularly. But I may have said, you know, you're going to be damned. You know, or I may have used the word hell in context of going to hell. Or a couple years ago, I used the word hell in the pulpit. I was trying to say heck. You know, and when you're trying to get your point across. So I know if you're talking for 30 to 40 minutes all the time, every word may not be, especially if you don't have it written down or you're not reading. But boy, that one down. Let me tell you something. You got to start crying right now. Somebody say you got to start crying. Now that right there, that's typically what them old preachers do. Y'all know how old people get. When old people get, they don't care what they say. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I was talking about Nipsey Hussle. Let me tell you what happened with that Nipsey Hussle sermon. I don't know that. I was talking about Nipsey Hussle. I try to know what's going on in the culture. And Karl Barth said, preach with a Bible in one hand and the news with another. And I made this comment about Nipsey Hussle. I said, this guy really affected a lot of people positively. He did a lot of things for his community, and people loved him. He was a folk hero. And, he was trying to help start businesses. I said, y'all, that's really what we need to be about in the church. Preach the gospel, but have impact in the community. So, because most churches, if we left our community, would the community feel our absence? So that's why I said, so we need to go and get involved in the community. I preached that sermon, and people start lambasting me left and right. I said, yeah, because that's the work of God. I don't know if this man is saved or not, but I know we got to get out in the streets and make a difference. This is what I was saying. And in my church in Macon, a young boy had got caught up in some mess, and it was a terrible situation, a teenager, and they really were trying to put him out of the church. So I was down there preaching. I was like, why do we always judge people and quick to put people in hell? I said, I got this guy Nipsey Hussle. People said, Pastor, why are you listening to him? He smoked weed. I said, well, how many people out here done drunk alcohol? Pastor, how you gonna say something positive about him? He cussed. I said, hell, I cuss. Well, somebody took that clip of the sermon and it went everywhere. The pastor cussing. The point I was trying to make was, why do we always in the church put people down? And why do we always act like we so much better than people when it's the same grace? That's the point I was trying to make. So I said, hell, I cuss. And people took that clip, he cussed in the pulpit. But the whole context was, we got to stop judging and condemning people, right? That was the whole point of the message. And they took that one clip. I was saying, Nipsey need to meet Jesus just like we do. So I said hell. And people do I regret it? Looking back, I probably would have said something, but I was trying to get them to, what I was trying to do was show, look, why are we condemning the man who's dead, who's trying to do something for his community? Why don't we get out here and put people to work and buy our communities back? We preaching the gospel in the church, but we're not doing that in the streets. That was the whole message. I said, so there's a God element to that. I don't know if he's saved or not. So I was trying to say that, don't use that to condemn the man. What can we learn from him? So I said that. This has been about 2 years ago, right? Or last year, sometime early last year. But that word there, boy, now that he came out with, he was straight up and they called me, he put his hand on his mouth and said, Lord have mercy, Lord bless him, preacher. But you know what happened? Somebody got on his nerve. Somebody got on his nerve. They give him a hard time, but you know, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you something. They wore me out by hell I cuss. Here's what point I was saying. People talk about Nipsey. He smoked weed. How many of y'all drunk liquor around him? People, Pastor, you say something positive about Nipsey Hussle. That man cuss. I said, hell I cuss. So why are we condemning? I was trying to sort of say, get rid of the judgment and what can we learn from this man's life? Do I regret I said it? I really don't, you know, because I know people gonna say, because I knew the intention, but people gonna take that. But the point I was trying to make was, in relation to us, would I prefer have not said it? Perhaps. Yeah, but I was passionate trying to make a point because I hate people are so judgmental and always condemn other folks and Pharisaical. So that might have been the best choice of words, right? Particularly got kids out there and you want, but that one right there, somebody got on his nerve. Somebody got on his nerve, boy. I tell you, and let me tell you something. And I promise you, if they get him, like let me tell you something. The way they came at me for saying hell I cuss, they gonna wear him out. He probably got some death threats over that. Let me tell you something. I know how that is. Yeah, people. I'm telling you, he went in right there. So Reb got this quarantine. They got him frustrated. This quarantine has messed him up. But he done got upset, boy. I tell you, boy, they done upset Reb. So my God bless you, bro. I know they wear him out on social media. I know they killing him. They done call him everything but a child of God, because boy, he went there. Man. Yeah. See, somebody remember my Nipsey sermon. Yeah, they killed me about that. They killed me about that Nipsey sermon. And the whole sermon about Nipsey Hussle was, y'all, I don't know if this man saved or not, but I know that's a godly work that he was doing. The work that he was doing in the streets was godly. I said, we got godly worship. We got a godly word in the sanctuary, but are we doing the godly work in the streets, buying back our communities, putting people to work, programs for our children to learn? So I was using that to say we can learn from anybody, but they didn't want to hear that. Some saints don't want to hear that. But anyway, now I tell you what, you right now. Now I tell you what, he had some real mothers in the church. If he had some real mothers in the church, he got DDT. I'm telling you, boy, if he had them mothers when I was growing up, they wore his butt out. They put that in the figure 4. I'm telling you, I bet he got body slammed. They came up the top rope on his body. Don't you say that word. He called himself, but boy, it's like, but it's just real. He's human, and sometimes here's another thing with preaching. When you with the crowd, sometimes the crowd can hype you somewhere. That crowd can push you so far, and they think you done got, But somebody frustrated him. But just like that, you got boy. You right here. You right. He got DDT, boy. He got DDT, boy. So I'm gonna tell y'all this, y'all. Boy, somebody said we know the Chris. Thank you, team. Appreciate that. Someone said sure gonna make you want to cuss. Now ain't that the truth? Yeah. He gonna get wore out, because social media is relentless. They gonna wear him out. But he made a mistake, whatever, God bless him, because they gonna wear him out. Man, let me tell you something. I did something some years ago for our church anniversary. We've been doing it annually. We have 5 generations. Like right now, I got 3 people in our church over 100 years old. So we try to have the older people and young people. So we do something fun. I like comedy. So we do some BC music, like 30 seconds, no cussing, no profanity, no vulgarity, no violence. I say, y'all who over 80, let me see how y'all act when y'all heard this song in 1920. They get up and they be moving. And then, so show me, here's your BC song. We don't church anniversary. Your before Christ, your AD song. And we've been doing it, and it's so much fun. We do it at the end of our service once a year. I probably got at least, we started in 2007. It's 2020 now. I probably have gotten maybe 100 death threats, minimum. I've gotten probably at least 100 death threats in the mail, phone calls, nooses being sent because they said, we're going to kill you because you lead people to hell. I mean, at least 100 death threats over that. So something that fun. So people can be cruel. So pray for your leaders, but he going to catch it. But I'm praying for him because, you know, I don't even know him, but I know that he's going to catch it. All right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. At least 100 death threats. All right. So you just never know. Yes. Y'all be surprised. Sometimes y'all see these pastors with security, you think, oh, they don't take all that. I hate the security. I shake all people's hands. But if you knew some of the stuff that goes on, some of the stuff that we can't say because people be scared. But you'd be surprised. The type of stuff that's happened. You'd be surprised. I got some. He on the line. He on the line here. He on the line. My boy's on the line. We go with number 2. Here's a song that was written for Karen. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. My little bro's on the line. The second funniest video of the week. Let's go. Number 2. This thing blessed my heart real good. Let's go. Number 2. Let's go, producer. Number 2.
Try Jesus, not me, 'cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. I know what he said about getting slapped. If you touch me or mine, we gon' have to scrap. So, try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. I have no problem laying these hands. Try Jesus, don't try me, 'cause I throw hands. Try Jesus, please don't try me, because I'm fine. Oh, you said, turn the other cheek. Oh, but this one part of the Bible that just don't sit right with me. So try Jesus, please don't try me, 'cause I find I have no problem laying these hands.
Jabbar's on the line. Jabbar, let me tell you something. He's on mute. Y'all couldn't hear it. Jabbar, let me tell you something. That's my little brother, Jabbar Johnson. Let me tell you something about that. Number one, I love it because it's hilarious. Yes. Let me tell you that, Jabbar. It is hilarious. That's number 1. It is absolutely hilarious. And in these times, we need as much laughter as we can get. That's the first thing. It is hilarious. People have been in COVID for months, got brutality in the streets, people losing jobs. Laughter is like medicine. So that's the first thing I like. I love it, Jabbar, because it's hilarious. That's number 1. 2, and Jabbar's online. He said, number 2, I like it. I'll tell you why. Here's why I like it. I like it because, I love it. I love it because it's hilarious. Number 2, I love it because, I'll tell you why I love it. Say me about I love it. I love it because there's such a character of Christians that we are weak. Right? There's such a character, you know, when you think about Christianity historically, for a lot of people, listen, be careful. I'm going to give you some history right quick. We'll go back to the left and let you go. Historically, a lot of black men and black people don't like Christianity because they felt like the version of Christianity we was taught made us docile and passive in slavery. And that docility and that passivity is what the slave masters used to keep us in check and slavery. Made us look weak and little-livered and just soft and could be run over. And that's why the Nation of Islam is so attracted to men, because it shows men that are strong and doing something for their communities. So Christianity sometimes has a softened, weakened version. I like that because that shows warriors, right? Now, people are going to criticize it because they're going to say, well, you know what? Some people are going to say, well, you know what? Well, that's not the right example of what Jesus taught. All right. But the same people say that are the same ones preaching how David killed Goliath. Right? You know what I'm saying? The same, we preach about Samson killing the Philistine with a jawbone of an ass. We talk about we're warriors. We talk about, David. We talk about, Samson. We talk about Jehoshaphat slew all the people. So on one hand, we raise this whole ideology. I think what it said to me was that a version of Christianity that, listen, particularly now when it comes to police brutality and civil unrest, that we're not just gonna sit back and say we shall overcome and let y'all beat us. This ain't grandmama's religion no more. Where you gonna put dogs on us and knock us across the head. John Lewis did that on the Emmett Till Bridge. I don't think people now trying to get beat over the head like that. So to me, it wasn't that. It was just showing a strength. It was humorous, showing a strength, not condoning violence, but defend yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's like feel like this here. If somebody don't try Jesus, don't try me. Some of y'all got some in your house. Let somebody come in your house while you sleep. You ain't gonna be like, whatever you say, just come on and take whatever you want. No, somebody come in your house at night. Somebody come in his house. Huh? Try Jesus. You come in his house, it's gonna be a very short evening for you. Right? I promise you that. Ain't gonna be no prayer. Ain't gonna be no fasting. Ain't gonna be no sackcloth and ashes. I ain't putting no suit on. I promise you somebody come in this house at nighttime. It's gonna be a very short evening. It's gonna be a short evening. Try Jesus, but don't try me. Please don't, because it's gonna be short for you. You're gonna be unrecognizable. You're gonna be you're gonna be like Swiss cheese, right? So, that's and I was talking to somebody else about it. Yeah, it's like, so I think people get too deep. Oh, it's a bad message for us. Listen, I think we ought to teach our kids. I think, what's wrong with self-defense? What's wrong with teaching our kids to fight? You're not teaching them about how to go out and fight. You're not telling people to go fight. But here's the problem. I know, but how do the saints think? When Jabbar says, I know what he said about turn the other cheek. But that's one of the parts of the Bible don't sit right with me. Oh, he's saying some of the part of. So you mean to tell me every part of the Bible sit right with you? Come on, let's be real now. Come on now. Let's be real. Let's be real. Oh, you mean to tell me every part of the Bible sit right with you? Let's be honest for a second. I'm not telling you to go fight nobody. I'm not telling you. I'm saying let's be honest. Oh, he said the Bible don't sit right with him. You mean to tell me some part of the Bible don't sit right with you? Are you kidding me? Let me ask you a question. If your enemy slap you on one cheek, turn the other. Oh, that sit right with you? If they ask you to go with them 1 mile, go with them twice. That sit right with you? If they ask you for your coat, give them your cloak also. That sit right with you? Pray for your enemies. Oh, that sit right with you? Oh, do good to them that despitefully use you. Oh, that sit right with you? Really? Let me ask you another question. Some of y'all, oh, he said that part of the Bible don't sit right. Let me ask you a question. Pay your tithes. Bring your tithes and offer to the storehouse. Oh, come on, man. Y'all please get free. Please miss me with all this superficiality, this superficial religiosity. Come on, man. That song is not telling nobody to go and fight nobody. It was funny. It was hilarious. And it's not a gospel song. It was something that's inspiration. that I like it because it doesn't perpetuate this old soft, docile, let everybody just run over you. No, we need to fight for Breonna Taylor. We need to fight for Ahmaud Arbery. We need to fight for George Floyd. So come on, man. Anyway, Jabari, thank you, bro. And you saw the food out of that thing, too. He ain't telling me. Now, if he said, go out there and kill somebody, go and stuff, say, try Jesus, don't try me. We all in the sanctification process. Listen, we all in the sanctification process. I've been passing 30 years, but you hit me on one cheek, I ain't turned the other one. I don't think I ever turn the other one. Somebody hit me, I don't think I'm going to ever turn the other cheek. I don't care what you say, what you think. I'm not turning the other. He said, you know, what he said, you touch me or mine, we're going to have to scrap. You know what I'm saying? So I slave owners prayed to Jesus. Nat Turner prayed to Jesus. The slave owners were raping women, beating them, gouging their eyes out, selling them. He said God told him to do it. Nat Turner said God told him to kill the slave masters. Which one you think heard from God? So you catch these hands, man. To me, I just think we too deep. These people, same people. If you're gonna all the warrior stuff, the sword. Anyway, just take fun of everything, man. Just go take a nap, man. Keep saying the songs, Jabari. People it's hilarious. And people just be hating. You know what I mean? Oh, it don't go with the Bible. There's a whole lot in the Bible don't sit right with a lot of us. You had like every part of the Bible. Oh, yes, Lord. And even Jesus didn't want to do some of the stuff God told him. He said, Lord, if it's possible, pass this bitter cup from me. Even he didn't want to do all the will of God. Are you kidding me? Man, come on, miss me with that old superficiality. Man, legalism, man, y'all, it's ridiculous, man. But it's funny, man. So, Jabari, I thought it was hilarious. Thanks for logging on. I can't wait to see you again, bro. Man, don't let these haters and these people just because you know what, people gonna find something to complain and like he had to tell people to go shoot somebody. That's not it. It's a hilarious, inspirational song that's honest. That really shows about the sanctification process. And I hope some of you young ladies who dating guys, I hope you dating a guy that will defend you. I hope if you dating a guy, you got a niece or a granddaughter, I hope you tell them, go find a guy who will throw hands. If you're in the street, somebody coming to accost you, oh, okay, we're just going to pray, hallelujah. Yeah, you can come talk to my girl in that kind of way. We're just going to thank the Lord. We're just going to pray and fast and pray right in the streets while you can come feel on the booty and touch her. I'm not going to say anything because, come on, man. Miss me with this, folks. Man, just miss me with it, man. Miss me with it, man. Man, it's a funny song. It's hilarious. Why can't Christians laugh? Why can't we? Why everything I be so freaking uptight all the time? Man, try Jesus, don't try me, because I throw hands. I had no problem. I thought it was beautiful. Same for watch football, you knocking people's heads off. Oh, I don't like the song, but you watch boxing. Oh, Mike Tyson fighting Roy Jones. What you think they do? Oh, I can't believe you said, but you watch Scarface and The Godfather. Are you kidding me? Man, come on, man. Anyway, man, just miss me with it, man. It was fun, Jabari. Yeah, man, we try to make some theological precepts out of everything, man. You're right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, man, no. I tell my son, as a matter of fact, you know, and my mama taught me, you go to school and somebody hits you, you come home and don't tell me, and come home and you ain't hit them back. I wish you would come home and somebody hit you and you ain't hit them back. Are you kidding me? If I took karate, oh, yeah, man, listen, man. I bet them same people got security people in their church. You know what? And I got security officers in our church. And guess what? They strapped. Because I don't want them around me. Somebody break out in church. They're like, oh no. Come try our pastor, come try our church, because we just gonna stand here and hold hands and say kumbaya. Are you kidding me? No, you come up in here and you want to. Man, why we gotta be so weak and soft? Man, miss me, Dennis. Keep doing your thing, Jabbar. I loved it. It was humorous, it was inspirational, it made me laugh, and it showed a side of Christianity that's not this old weak, docile, passive. And don't act like everything in the Bible we have always liked. Are you kidding me? The way I like everything is serious. I don't like that part about it. Don't mean I don't have to follow it. Don't mean that we're not obligated to follow it. What's wrong with saying I don't like that part with the Bible? Jesus did not want to go to Calvary in his humanity. So man, just let me get back on my front part. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, just anyway. All right. Let me keep going. Okay, I got one more video. It's the COVID anthem, all right. I'm gonna keep playing. All right, yeah, we can and it's hilarious. Thank you, Jabari. It put a lot of smiles on a lot of people's face. And a lot of people shared it. That's not even Christian. And here's the other thing I love about it too. You got people saying try Jesus. They don't even see the subliminal aspects about it. You got millions of people saying Jesus' name. Even if it's unintentional, you're saying the name. You got people, the song is called Try Jesus. People don't even see that part of it. Man, come on, man. Come on, man. Just I don't know. Jabari, keep doing your thing. And I ain't know you gonna log on tonight. But yeah, let them be mad, man. But to me, to each his own. But to me, I had no problem with it. I thought it was hilarious. It didn't show this old weak. I don't like Jesus walking around Palestine with a dress on with sandals and long hair, with John laying his hair on his chest talking about thou sayest. I don't like that Jesus. I want a nappy-headed Jesus with red eyes and bronze-colored feet that go into a temple and turn it over. That's the kind I want. All right? That's what I like. That's the kind of Jesus I like. All right? Not this old soft, passive, weak, blonde-haired, blue-eyed, soft-looking Jesus. Give me a Jesus that go and just turn over tables. Yeah, man. What you say? Thou sayest. That's what I like. All right, anyway, let me keep going. Funnest video of the week, y'all. They're banning TikTok. Really? They're banning TikTok? I know that. Okay. All right, got one video. Man, I hear y'all too long. I got my funnest video. Jabari Johnson, love y'all. If y'all ain't got that song, go download it. Try Jesus. And don't get caught. It's not bad theology. It's a fun song that and a lot of young people don't relate to it. I love it, man. They can be mad. Hey, Jabari, now you talking, bro. Now you talking. Why people just gotta be so negative about everything, man? Just negative. And it be our people. We just can't be happy for nobody. All we want to all we gotta tell people down. Man. It was different. You know what I mean? And some main people, and I seen a few artists saying some things, you know, why don't you stop worrying about this? You stop writing your whack old song. You go write something that's creative and maybe somebody play it. All right, but anyway, let me get back. I got one more video, the funny video of the week. The funniest video. Yeah, you can mention it to the hood. People understand. Hate's gone with hate. Right. So thank you, Jabari Johnson. Y'all go get that song, man. Try it. It's hilarious and it's out everywhere. And I'm gonna make my ringtone, right? But yeah, it's not. It's fun. It's funny, and I really think and it shows the authenticity of humanity and it shows the sanctification process. All right. Yeah, we can never be happy for nobody. Yeah. All right, one more. The funniest video of the week. I'm gonna let y'all go. One more video, and then we're gonna close out for the night. I've been on 2 hours. Now I'm supposed to be going an hour 45 minutes ago. Okay. Funniest video of the week. Number one. Let's put it up. I'm gonna show this last video. This thing blessed my life. It was almost a tie between this one and number one. With Jabari's. Let's go to number one. Yeah, I'm gonna get a ringtone.
USAA is giving payment relief to eligible members so they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. It's going all the way to helping members.
I thought I was dead!
USAA is giving payment relief to eligible members so they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. It's going all the way to helping members.
I thought I was dead!
USAA is giving payment relief packages to eligible members so they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. This goes all the way to helping members.
I thought I was dead!
The little boy. That what you call a quarantine trampoline. Little boy, what guy was boy said, Mama, Dad. Break every chain. Break every chain. Break every chain. Oh. What's that? Listen. He said, yeah. He said, Mama, Dad. Listen. Some of us been around the house eating. Some of y'all like me. You've been eating. So tomorrow, August 1st, some of y'all want to join me with, I'm going vegan for the month of August. If somebody want to join me for this whole month, 30 days, no meat, starting August 1st. So no meat. Y'all can join me because we can't have the trampoline. We can't have the quarantine trampoline. Boy, did she break them stronghold? Oh. But what got me, how she was, when she was getting a rhythm, she was getting cocky. You said when she jumped up and reached out and touched the toe? Oh, she was feeling herself, boy. She was feeling herself, but when that came back down, Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. So y'all want to join? If anybody want to join me, no meat. Some people. I'm doing no meat. I think Kamara's doing just seafood. But if y'all want to join me, boy, we're gonna do it for 30 days. Y'all want to join me because that quarantine, I don't know what it was, but I think what happened was when she came out, when she put them legs, she was doing fine until she spread them. When she went spread eagle and came back down, that thing was like like Jesus. It gave up the ghost, dog. That's when she spread them legs and came back down. That trampoline said, "Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit." That thing's good God Almighty. Did y'all see it? She was doing good, doc. But when she reached up, you want to send a video? Send it. You can send videos to direct message them to the Hope TV on. Can I laugh on here? Can I laugh on? Yeah, we all laughing. That's why I'm listen. So we gonna have to avoid the trap. And listen to me carefully now. Ain't nothing wrong with being thick and sexy. Nothing at all. So I ain't telling you to starve yourself and cut everything off. We want to be healthy. And if y'all want to join and kind of join me and kind of drop it a little, so I'm going to, yeah, I got to laugh. So yeah, so I'm just to Labor Day. So no meat, unless you do seafood, but no red meat, no fried, no pork, no chicken. I'm gonna do it the whole month. So Kamara said we're gonna do it. So we're doing the whole month, no meat, and just water, and I may drink some juice on the weekends, but no meat. So I'm gonna do it. So if y'all want to join me, y'all can. I know it takes time, but let me tell you something. So when we get on trampoline for Labor Day, we won't have to sing Joshua fit the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. I'm gonna play that one more time for somebody. I want y'all to see when she went out and went spread eagle and came back down. She was doing good. Although she was coming up and down, but when she put them legs out, boy, and came back in, listen. that trampoline said, after you done all you can, after you done all you can. I'm telling you, when she went out there like that and touched them toes and came back in, that thing said it is finished. Listen, so we're gonna all be so listen, so we're gonna be sexy. If you're gonna be thin, slim, goody, and sexy, that's good. You're gonna be thick ball and that's fine. We're gonna be healthy and let's try to get rid of these quarantine. You know, put some quarantine stuff on. Let's get it off in August, right? My God, what to I'll play it one more time, man. I want everybody to see when she went out there and went them toes, she was doing fine. That's another good lesson. Stay in your lane, right? Somebody said, Jabari, somebody said, trampoline said, try Jesus, not me. Because I don't throw no hands. I ain't got no hands. My good. Try Jesus, not me. Because these legs can't stand. So listen, no meat. So we're going to do it. We're going to do it, man. Because somebody said she ate fat. It can happen, y'all. I'm going to play one more time. Somebody with a storm, no passion. Can you play one more time for me? I'm going to play one more time. I can't play them all, y'all. I've been on here 2 hours messing around with y'all. And it's all good and fun. And you can't laugh at yourself. It's all about laughter, right? And I play number one more time.
USAA is giving payment relief packages to eligible members so they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. Mama, I
thought I was dead!
USAA is giving payment relief packages to eligible members so they can pay for things like groceries before they worry about their insurance or credit card bills. Mama, I
was dead! Mama! I thought I was dead!
It's over with. You got to give them another one. You can't. Oh, boy, that thing blessed me. Did y'all have a good time tonight? Did y'all laugh at it tonight? Did y'all laugh at all tonight? Please tell me y'all laugh. I done made a fool of myself for 2 hours. Did y'all? Somebody said, Mama did. Facebook, y'all had a good time. YouTube, y'all had a good time. Did y'all laugh? Yes, they was screaming, Mama, Dad, you want to see a dead body? Good night, boy, I tell you, boy. And the walls can't tumble down. Boy. Y'all have a good time tonight? Y'all laughed tonight? Hope so. I hope y'all had a good time. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for letting me be silly once a week. People who know me know I like to laugh and have fun, but it's all in good nature and only to uplift us because so much is going on in the world. And if we don't laugh the Bible says laughter is like medicine. And sometimes all you need is a good laugh. I think we ought to feel human emotions, and sometimes we have in our lives because we don't laugh, so much bitterness. Man, let the bitterness, let me tell you something. 4 years ago, I went through the worst time of my life, but the blessing is God gave me my laugh back. And no matter what happens, God will give you a laugh back, and God let you laugh again. And I hope y'all enjoy it tonight. I hope you enjoy Friday Night Live. It means the world to me. Keep laughing, keep loving, keep learning, keep living, keep laughing. Come hell, come high water, come mistakes, come highs or lows. Keep loving, keep living, keep learning, and keep laughing, man. I hope y'all had a good time tonight. I really did. I hope y'all had a good time. And thank y'all for being a part of it. Thanks for sharing your time with me. And we're going to log off tonight. But I love y'all so much. God loves you. And we're going to get through this quarantine. It's crazy right now. We're going to get through it. God's not intimidated by it. And God will see us through. So y'all be encouraged. Please register to vote. If you got some runoff elections in your local municipalities, go and vote. Get signed up. And I love y'all so much. Thanks for spending this time with me. Y'all be blessed and have a great weekend. Until next time, peace.